Hey everyone, welcome to Geeks for Geeks. I'm Ishan Sharma and today we'll be taking a look at some ways with which you can upskill yourself as a software developer. Let's get started. Alright, so maybe you've learned a particular language, maybe you've learned a particular branch, maybe like web development, app development, machine learning, whatever that is, and it has been some time, maybe like 3-5 months have passed. It is important that you keep upgrading your skills. It's important that you keep learning the new latest technologies that are coming up, right? And that is what we'll be talking about. How can you learn them? It's important that you keep learning because every once in a while, like 6 months or so, there is a new technology that comes along. There are some new ways to execute something, things of that nature. So you need to make sure that you know them because being relevant is the only thing that will keep you going for the long term as a software developer. Okay, that's what I've seen by watching a lot of people as a software developer progress in their journey. And so I'll just be talking about some ways. Number one is going to be to first of all, read some blogs as well as some newsletters, right? So every single day you can just block a time, maybe like morning 11 a.m. You will just take a look at the latest news in the tech space. And you can also read up some blogs in your particular topic, right? So maybe that can be software developer blogs, or these can be general blogs that we have on the Geeks for Geeks website as well. You can take a look at those as well. And then what you can also do is that you can listen to a lot of podcasts, right? There are tons of podcasts out there that will summarize everything that happened in the tech space in just like 10-15 minutes every single day. That would be a great way for you to get up to date with the latest news. Or you can also take a look at Hacker News, which I think is a great place to get to know what is happening in the startup space as well as in just like the tech space in general. Okay, so take a look at that. You will also be able to see some hiring happening in that place, Hacker News, right? So there are some posts in which people just say that, hey, we are hiring. That can also be valuable for you. All right, now the second one would be to read books, okay? Make sure that you are reading as many books as possible so that you can understand a lot more about the technology that you have learned. Maybe you've just learned about JavaScript. You can understand how JavaScript works at a deeper level, okay, when you will be reading the books, or maybe you can, read the documentation as well. That is really important. It is one thing to actually learn one thing and then be great at that, right? So you can just say that, yes, I know web development versus, yes, I am great at web development, okay? So make sure that once you know how MERN stack applications are built, then you go deeper and you understand about how they are actually made, okay, because that would really help you out a lot. Maybe let's say there is some error, there is some bug, then you would be much more better off to actually solve those problems that might occur. That is really good. All right, now moving on to the third one, and this would be to take online courses or just tutorials in general, right? So what happens is that if you want to learn a new technology that has recently come up in your particular space, then you can always just take up some course and you can learn that instantly, right? Just over like a weekend, you can just watch all the lectures and then you can try to create some applications using that technology. For example, Next.js came a few years ago, and then also things like Dino came along, and then you should be able to adapt to these new things. Maybe they won't replace Node.js, but still you should be able to just take a look at it and see if you're able to work with that or not. So yeah, this is what I would say. Make sure that you take some course to learn something really quickly and then get on with it and see if there are some jobs available with that. In startups, you will find this happen a lot. Let's say they are building a platform from scratch. They will not be using some outdated technology. They will be using the latest technology in that particular domain. Let's say that is web development, or maybe like, app development or machine learning, whatever that is, they'll be using the latest version. Let's say TensorFlow 2.0 came along, right? You should be able to use TensorFlow 2.0, you should be able to understand how it really works. How is it different from TensorFlow 1.0? That is what you need to understand. So that is where, these tutorials and these online classes will really be beneficial for all of you. We also have a bunch of those courses that you can take a look at. Link would be in the description. All right, that was the third thing, to keep upskilling yourself by taking courses and just learning on the go. Now, the fourth part would be to attend a lot of conferences and just meetups or events that are happening. Okay, this will enable you to see what other people are doing. Let's say there is like a new stack that they are using. You can take a look at that as well. You will just be exposed to a lot of different perspectives around you. And that can be really beneficial for you whenever you're thinking about what sort of program you want to build and what are the technologies you want to use to build it, right? So make sure that you go as much as possible into these conferences. You'll be able to network with a lot of people as well, and that would also be great for your own career. So yeah, that is what I would say. This would be the fourth part. Make sure that you attend a bunch of these meetups, conferences. You can find them on, I think LinkedIn has some great places. You can just search for conferences happening around me or something like that, and you'll find a lot of them happening. So take a look at that. You can also follow some really important people on LinkedIn who are into the space of building communities as a developer. So you can take a look at that as well. Okay, moving on to the fifth one, and this one would be to code a lot every single day and then make sure that you are building a lot of side projects. Okay, so get into the habit of just building some small projects. Maybe you can think about some technology, you've learned it using some online course that I've talked about in point number 3. Then you can take all of that learning that you have and implement a project and just make sure that you understand how it properly works. It's one thing to just watch all the courses, it's another to apply it and see if you're able to solve all the problems that occur on the way. So that is what I would say. Make sure that you spend as much time as possible onto creating projects. That is how you would actually learn at the end. So yeah, that was just a quick video just talking about 5 ways in which you can upskill yourself as a software developer. I'll just revise those. So first of all would be to read blogs or newsletters or even listen to a podcast. The second one would be to read books to get deeper into a particular concept. The third one would be to take up a lot of these online courses and just tutorials in general. The fourth one would be to attend conferences, meetups, events happening around you. One quick thing to do is if you are on iOS, you can also get Clubhouse app. That is a great place to just connect with a lot of other developers around the world. I have been using it and I think it's a great place for developers to talk to each other. And now the fifth point would be to just code a lot and build side projects as much as you can. That was it from me today. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. You will find some helpful resources in the description as well from the Geeks for Geeks website. Take a look at that if you're interested. Make sure that you hit the like button if you found this video helpful, and I will see you all in the next video.